Yeah, no worries.
No, yeah, they switched it up on me. What's that? I don't know, but we were back scrunched in over there, so.
I watched the game last night. You guys were with this COVID thing, you got 600 people watching online.
Yeah, all those people are running their Friday night listening to us. It's tough though, man.
Still sound good.
It's a hard situation for us right now.
I know.
Hopefully these guys are good.
Yeah. Good to see you.
You two take care.
All right.
You keep watching.
I will. At 11:55.
Yeah, it's challenging, but yeah.
All right. And I was thinking too, I might take a little bit of time at halftime and just kind of talk about the seniors, since we got some time, and I'll try to get through it without getting too emotional, since my daughter's one of the seniors.
Those ABAs get hard and tiring. Yeah. I've been watching online. Good to see you.
Welcome, soccer fans, to the Section 3 AA Girls Section Final between the Eagan Wildcats and the Rosemount Irish. Starting today for the Wildcats, number 0, London Anderson. Number 5, Sarah Brecklin. Number 10, Emily Cronkite. Number 13, Ashley Rosser. Number 14, Laura Newton. Number 15, Katie Connolly. Number 16, Mara Ganji. Number 17, Ariel Lindgren. Number 19, Lauren Rockford. Number 22, Olivia Miller. And number 23, Kira Waldrop. The Wildcats are coached by Sherry Ekstrom, Dylan Ron, and Carrie James. And now starting for the Irish, number 1, Jordan Hecht. Number 2, Joey Edgar. Number 4, Taylor Heimrell. Number 7, Kenzie Jacobson. Number 11, Ava Great. Number 12, Ashley Harold. Number 13, Nora Garrett. Number 14, Julia Shorn. Number 15, Olivia Bowl. Number 19, Delaney Schultz. And number 22, Lexi Orlando. The Irish are coached by Coach Gretchen Strammel, Haley Lundquist, and Anne-Marie Klein. The referees for today's match are Clifford Anderson, Josh Hartwell, Chris Jessen, and Jim Hirsch. Good luck today. Please rise and face the south end of the field as we play our nation's national anthem.
Good afternoon, soccer fans, and welcome to the Dundas Dome in Northfield, Minnesota for the Section 3AA final game between your Eagan Wildcats and the Rosemount Irish. Both teams coming in playing extremely good soccer. Eagan riding a 10-game unbeaten streak, while Rosemount comes in undefeated with just one tie on the season to go with their 12 wins. Ironically enough, the last loss for the Eagan Wildcats was against these Irish from Rosemount. Rosemount's currently ranked second in the state, one of the best teams, of course, out there. They have 57 goals for this season with just 5 against. That's good for 8 shutouts. They've only been shut out one time, and that was in their tie against Lakeville North, obviously a 0-0 game. Meanwhile, Eagan comes in having scored 30 goals on the season, given up 13. 9 of those 13 goals were in the first 3 games, 5 against Rosemount, and a 5-0 loss in game number 3 of the season. Eagan has recorded 7 shutouts to just 1 shutout against these Irish. And they're playing some great soccer. Of course, everybody remembers a Thursday night game, a 2-1 overtime thriller against Lakeville North to advance to the section championship game today. We are excited to have all of you with us. We're on the opposite side of the field here in the Dome, so the benches are across from us. On the parent sideline, so could be a lot of ambient noise there as the parents tend to get a little excited about the game. My first call out's going to be to our volunteer cameraman again, Dan Schultz. Thank you, Dan, for joining us and did an awesome job the other night. I made sure of it by rewatching the game not once but twice. Going to be an excellent game. We'll talk as well about the seniors as we go on because this is the final game. There is no state tournament. So win or lose, these teams are done for the 2020 season and the seniors are done for their varsity career. Eagan kicks off and they go deep as usual. Coming out of net is goalkeeper Jordan Height. Jordan has started most of the games for Rosemount. She's their steady goalkeeper with a big punt past midfield. The dimensions of the field, a little bit smaller here in the Dome than what you're normally used to on a football field, which of course is 120 yards long. My guess is this is at least a good 20 yards shorter, a little bit narrower as well, so that plays a factor in this game. Rosemount controlling and going deep. That one's cut off by Ganji. Kicks it out of play right in front of me. Rosemount will throw it in. That's number 12, Ashley Harold. Connolly steps up to boot that one deep. Here's Laura Newton trying to pressure from behind. Liv Miller plays it up. That's intercepted by the Rosemount Irish. Try to send one deep, but that's knocked away as well. Both teams unable to string together consecutive passes here. Defense is playing well, cutting off those passing lanes. There's Kira Waldrop, goes down the line into the corner. Looks like it's probably going to go out of play for a goal kick. A lot of energy so far in this game. The Eagan bench all standing, getting excited, rooting on their team, looking for the upset. Eagan's got 9 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties. Again, riding that 10-game unbeaten streak. The only non-win in those 10 games was a 1-1 tie against Lakeville North. The battle at midfield for the ball. Rosemount comes away with it. Then Ashley Rosser wins it back, taps it back to Connolly, who goes up and over. Here's Rosser defending again. That pass down the line is cut off by Waldrop. Be a throw-in on the far touchline for the Irish. Nice little flick off the throw. Miller's there to cut off that pass. Looking to get it up to Cronkite. I would expect the Rosemount defenders to be playing aggressively against Emily Cronkite. One of the best ways to stop a good goal scorer like Cronkite is to make sure that they feel pressure all the time. You do not want to give a goal scorer space. You want to be in their pocket, so to speak, all game long, so they're constantly aware that you're there. Because if you give you give a good player space, that brings nothing but trouble for you defensively. And I would suspect that Eagan would do the same strategy against the multiple goal scorers for the Irish. They've got 3 top scorers, one of which, Kenzie Jacobson, has 16 goals on the season. So she leads the next highest goal scorer by a 2-to-1 margin. Nice play there by Mara Ganji to intercept that cross into the box. Rosemount controlling near the midfield, trying to advance it into the attacking third, looking for a shot. They're going to fire this one on. That one will trickle in on goalkeeper London Anderson, who scoops it up easily. The good strategy for Eagan today would be to keep those goal scorers as far away from the middle and in those prime shooting areas as possible. Like I said, they've scored 57 goals, and they've had a couple games with just 0 or 1 goal, so really that's 56 goals in the other games, the other 11, so that's a lot of goals. Another cross cut off by Ganji. This one is going to result in a corner kick, the first of the game. Similar to Eagan, Rosemount pushes a couple of defenders up near the 18 to be a part of the attack. They're going to leave a couple curls back. There's no short pass available now, so I would expect this one to be played into the box directly. As it is, that one's played by Rosser, not quite out, saved by Rosemount. They're going to put it right back in the box. This one goes farther out to the 18. There's a left-footed shot, blocked in front. Ganji with another clear. So Mara Ganji cleaning up the box, doing a nice job. Awaiting the Rosemount throw, they go deep. Cleared out of the box, but not completely out. Lara Newton finds the ball on her foot. She's going to go deep, trying to split defenders, looking for Cronkite. That's knocked away, but Ariel Lindgren has it. Now she goes deep, trying to get it past that defender to Rockford. Can't quite connect. Nice play by the defender to cut that ball off. Rockford pressuring, trying not to let her out. Looks like she clipped her from behind. That's going to be the first foul of the game. Hopefully she's okay. I don't know if she has an injured ankle or foot. Hopefully she didn't hit her head when she fell. We'll have a timeout here. And just under 34 minutes to play so far in this scoreless game. Athletic trainer looking at the lower part, so it looks like it is indeed a ankle or foot injury. While we have the stoppage, we'll talk about some of the call-outs we've got going today. First of all, the team themselves want to do a huge call-out to senior Emma Jagger, who can't be here today. Been fighting an illness. Emma, you know you're missed. We all love you. We hope things are going well. They're playing this one for you. So definitely big call out to Emma. Megan Carlson wants to be sure to recognize Uncle Patrick in Chicago and Uncles Brad and Brian in Vermilion, on Lake Vermilion. Hopefully not literally on the lake, because that would be cold. But I've heard those names before, so thank you so much for listening. Back to live action. That free kick's headed up by Eagan. Cronkite couldn't control, again, pressured aggressively from behind. The 3 senior middlers battling for the ball, and Connolly's attempt to come out of there, she's tripped up, and that'll be the first free kick for Eagan. The fields are shorter, as I mentioned before, but probably not short enough for this to be a shot on goal opportunity. Miller's going to look to drop this one right around the 18 and hope for a deflection by Eagan. Oh, she goes low with it straight to Cronkite. New strategy, I like it. Shove from behind, no call. Miller now could tee this one up. Again, dropping into the box. She's got Ariel Lindgren over there. She tries to tap it over to Rockford. Now Ariel looking for a pass or a shot. Couldn't quite get enough on that. Aggressively played by Jordan Hecht coming out of the goal to play that ball. Nicely done. Talked the other night about what an advantage it is for teams to have goalkeepers that know when to come off their line and play that ball and take control of the entire penalty box. So far, Jordan appears to be that kind of goalkeeper. She's done it twice already. And having only given up 5 goals on the season, that speaks to the quality of goalkeeper that Eagan's facing today, their second game in a row. So we all know how well Annie Waters played for Lakeville North, having just given up 6 goals on the season for that team. Deep into the Eagan territory, that one's cut off. Played out of the center, but not out completely. That crossing attempt again, Mara Ganji is there to intercept. Rosser trying to connect with Rockford, can't. Laura Newton pressuring. Connolly steps up nicely. She's going to go back to wall drop. That pass goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Irish. Miller heads that one to the middle. There's Newton. She can't get it past the defender. Julia's free. We do not want her shooting. She's got a cannon. It goes wide, but unfortunately off the hands of Anderson. A rare ball that touches the hands of London Anderson and does not get immediately gobbled up. This will result in another corner kick. So one thing I've learned over the years, and I've known Julia Shorn for a long time, used to play with my daughter way back when they were knee-high to a grasshopper, is she has got a cannon shot. Only 1 goal on the season, but I know she can score more. Oh, here's a rebound that just about got knocked in. Nice defense by Eagan to keep that out. They clear it out of harm's way. Here's Cronkite looking for a pass. She has nobody. Rosemount defense fires it back in. Ganji's there to head that one. Played off the chest of Rosemount. 2 girls get wrapped up. Double team by Eagan. I think there might have been a call, but he let it go due to advantage. Referees will do that if they see a foul, but they feel like the team has the advantage to keep playing. They will not make the call because the team would rather have possession. Now we are going to get a trip on Cronkite. This one's about, I'd guess a good 20 or so yards outside the 18, if not maybe even a little more. So this is a poke. It's about 40 yards away. It would take nearly a perfect shot to score from this range. So we'll see what Liv Miller chooses to do. She is going to go short, pop it into the 18. Headed out nicely by the defense. Rosser's there to temporarily win that. Cleared out. We'll have a throw-in for wall drop. She's going to drop it back to Miller. Miller looking for a pass. A little bit of potentially miscommunication, but nice step up by Sarah Brecklin. Rosemount gets it out of the box, goes wide. Left-footed up the touchline. Miller steps over to intercept. This ball's going towards the corner, I believe touched by Rosemount. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, goes out for a deep throw-in. Would have been a great time for a corner kick there. We've got Megan Carlson checking into the game. Laura Newton's going to step out for a breather. Just over 29 minutes left in the first half. Miller over there trying to win that ball. Good pressure from behind. Spin move there by the Rosemount forward was unsuccessful. Throw in for Rosemount. High throw over the head of both players. Connolly plays it back to Brecklin. Now it's back on the foot of Connolly. She goes up to Cronkite, controls that with her thigh. Nice play. She goes around the defender and draws another one. Shields her off the ball, passes to Rosser. Goes down to Lauren Rockford. Nice play to control that one. She spins right. Looking to get a corner or potentially a cross into the box in front of the net. Unable to do so, but Miller does that. One's headed up. Oh, Rosser, if she could have controlled that in front of her, that might have been a good good shooting opportunity. That's a tough play to make if she's trying to tap it just enough in front of her so she can step into a shot, but she can't go too far because the defense is all over her. Era Lindgren's got it down in the corner. She tries to beat her defender with speed into the box. 2 more come over to help out. This will be a throw-in for Mara Ganji. A pause play for a little bit while Kate Riley substitutes in for Lauren Rockford. Be sure to stick with us at halftime. I'm going to spend a little time and talk about all the seniors who are playing their last game in the program. So stick around. We'll talk about them for a little bit. I'll do my best to get through that without getting too emotional myself. Ganji with another throw. She's got Lindgren and Cronkite down there. Cronkite has it. Misfires on that ball. It's cleared up to number 7, Kenzie Jacobson, leading goal scorer for the Irish. Ganji's going to head that one towards Carlson. Connolly's over there to play that. Positions herself nicely to win that ball, fires it deep. Center back is there to clear it out of harm's way. Here's Miller shielding the ball off of Jacobson. Well done. Brecklin steps up to play it. Kate Riley just into the game, unable to catch up with that ball, but it was off Rosemount, so we have a Riley throw-in. One of the advantages of playing in the Dome, besides the fact that we're not playing outside in 28-degree weather, is there's not a lot of space on the sides here, so the ball is pretty much in play the entire time. There's not a lot of chasing down balls when it goes out. So a lot of action here. Miller's first touch goes away from her a little bit. Ganji's going to step over to clear that one off. Nicely played. Goes out right in front of the Irish bench. We're going to have a free kick, and while we do that, Kira Waldrop's got some people watching. Of course, Sister Sydney back in Eagan. We got Grandma and Grandpa Wasik in Owatonna. Michelle, Ed, Leah, and Josh Tarka also in Owatonna. And Emily, Cadence, and Odin, cousins right here in Northfield. So heard that group watching the other night. Glad to have you back. Miller clears off that cross. Rosemount with the throw. Headed out. Immediate danger by Rosser. Back into the corner. Rosemount looking for a cross. Works it back. The trick here for Eagan is to stay patient defensively. Do not overcommit. We have a trip there on Rosemount. The referee tonight calling this game a little bit tighter than what we had the other night, which was probably a good thing. That Thursday night game started to get a little too physical near the end of the game, as refs that let a lot go, that ends up in resulting in the players taking matters into their own hands. Oh, here's a collision by Cronkite and the goalkeeper. It's knocked away. Here's a shot into the open net, and it's wide. A goal-scoring chance there for Eagan. I'm actually a little surprised that there wasn't a call there on the collision with the goalkeeper. She didn't have possession, though. Maybe that's why it was let go, but that resulted in a great scoring chance for Eagan. The first one of the game. Unfortunately, it was shot wide. We'll have a goal kick. Big goal kick's going to go about to midfield. Nice flick there by Rosemount. Miller steps in to play that one, passes over to Lindgren. She drops it back to Miller again. She's going to go deep, looking for Cronkite. Stepped up by the defense. Player falls, no call. Carlson's there. Looking for Cronkite again, trying to work together. And now we have a call on Emily. It's better to be aggressive and physical when you're in your attacking third. You don't want to do that in your own zone, because that can result in a great, easy scoring chance. This ball's coming out right to me. Ariel with a quick throw, and they're going to call a substitution. Into the game at defense, Karina Hansen. Karina's got her brother Caden watching, and Grandma Hansen and Richard in Owatonna, and Grandma Cindy and Joe in Rochester. So thank you all for watching again. I know all those names from previous games. Of course, Eagan sports fans also know the name Caden, former starting quarterback. Another free kick for Miller. Again, looking to put that one into the 18 area right there. Nicely headed away. That might have been trouble for the Irish had that gotten by her, but well played by the defense. They'll just play it out and regroup. Hansen's there to throw it in, and it gets by everybody for a goal kick. Got about 22 minutes left in the first half. Scoreless game here in the Section 3AA finals. Connolly uses her body nicely to shield it off. Some contact, no call. I like the no call there. I think that was fair. Ganji up to Cronkite. See a lot of physical play in the middle. Played Rosemount enough to know some of these players already. One of the girls in there, number 22, Alexis Orlando. She's not afraid to get physical with her opponents, uses her body well, shields off. You definitely know when she's around. Short hop was played by Julia Shorn. Finds an open player. Touch pass, give and go, well done. Comes down in the corner. Ganji hustles over to apply pressure, trying to prevent her dribbling into the box or passing. Ganji knocks it away, well done. Tries to clear it. It's knocked off the head of the Rosemount player, but now Megan Carlson has it. She's going to go deep. There to knock that away is a defender up to Shorn. Knocked away by Rosser over to Kate Riley. That's back to the center back. Emily's there to interrupt that pass. Nice through ball, but Ganji's there to mop that one up. Riley controls that one, nicely done. Shorn knocks it away from her. Connolly intercepts that one. Can't get it to a teammate. Of course, Eagan wearing the road whites, going right to left. We've got a throw-in right at about midfield as we are at the midway point of the first half. Ball gets through everybody. Brecklin's there to help out. She prevents it from going off the end line. Nicely done. Forcing a throw-in versus a corner kick, so nice play there by Brecklin. Had just a solid season all year. Cool and calm back there. Well played. A couple of Eagan players there to head that one out. Ball gets into the top of the box, but that's cleared out. Lindgren's got speed, racing with the defender. One's kicked out, and this will result in an Eagan throw. Rosemount wanted that one to say it was kicked off of Lindgren. Ashley Harold with a nice play, matching Lindgren's speed. Into the game at forward, we've got Ella Logan. Ella's got Mike Logan, an uncle and cousin Greg watching from Cokato, so thank you all for watching. Ariel flicks that one over her head. Ball bouncing around like a pinball here, back and forth. Physical play by Cronkite trying to win that away. Finally it gets called. The ref is setting the tone early here, calling a tight game. I think that's well called. Again, if you let stuff go, it tends to get worse and worse as the game goes on, as girls start to get upset and then tempers start to flare a little bit. That goal kick's going to go straight to Rosser, trying to get it up to Carlson. She just plays it to herself. Well done. Nice through ball to Ella Logan. Chiefs get the speed to beat her down the sideline. Racing down the touchline, cut off. And she's just going to shield that one all the way out of play, and that one goes all the way down for a goal kick. Nice play defensively there to prevent Ella Logan from getting around her. Big boot from Hecht. Short hop nicely by Rosser, straight to Connolly. She's going to look for Lindgren coming over near me. Lindgren catches up to it before it goes out of play. She's harassed by a couple defenders, and this one goes almost right to me. Note to self, get your hands out of your pockets. Ganji there again, straight up to Carlson. Fighting with Shorn. Shorn's the winner. She's going to go down the line on an overlapping run. Tries to turn the corner, but Ganji's there to shield that one off. So far, both teams playing really tight, sound defense. Miller with a lone liner, gets through everyone, still gets to midfield. Flicked there by Cronkite. Lindgren cuts to the middle, knocked down, no call. Hansen touches that one to Miller. She's going to make a little bit of a run here. Back to Ganji. Up to Lindgren. Lindgren's going to go deep. That one's intercepted. That was number 2. Joey Edgar back on defense, intercepting that one. We've got Ella Logan battling for the ball on the far side. Rosser steps up, meets resistance. And now it's back on Logan's foot, looking to get either a cross or a corner here. Unable to do either one, another goal kick. Coach Ekstrom urging her players to cross the ball, look for those corners, get it in front of the goal. There's Brecklin to clear that one out of harm's way temporarily. Nice switch fields there by Rosemount. It's a foot race for Ganji. She wins possession against number 23. That was Shea Payne. Rosser has it. Looking for Logan. Nice step up by the defense. Passes into the middle. Nice little spin move there. Fires a shot from a little bit far away. Probably was unaware that Connolly had fallen down. Had she known that, she might have tried to set up with another touch to get squared more towards the goal for a better goal scoring opportunity. Worked out fine for Eagan. Lindgren and Carlson play the short game, trying to beat their defenders. Goes through to Cronkite. Cronkite shoved from behind, no call. This one goes all the way through. London Anderson's going to come off her line. Nicely done. Taking control of the box. She's going to pass it out to Miller. Playing it short. Taps it over to Ganji. Lindgren's right in front of me. Back to Miller. Nice switch fields. Cronkite fades that one, goes to Ella Logan. She's going to try to use her speed again. Gets pressured, she gets by her temporarily. Let's see what she can do with this one. Kicks it off for, oh, it stays in bounds, unfortunately. Wow, how did that get through? Thought we were going to get a corner kick out of that. Here's Hansen battling to keep it in. Well done, wins control. Back to Hansen, looking for Cronkite deep down the far touchline. Cronkite gets the cross in, nicely done. That's right on Era Lindgren. Tough little flick opportunity there. Either was trying to get it to Carlson or somehow deflect it on goal. Difficult play. Here's Carlson, push from behind. Those calls are pretty easy to make. When the girl goes falling forward like that, you're gonna see it called almost every time. You want to aggressively pressure the girl with the ball from behind. You don't want her to be able to take time to settle the ball and be able to spin and turn. But at the same time, you can't be too aggressive, because if you hit her from behind, she's going to go flying forward, and it's an easy call. Nice little flick by Rosser. Logan trying to get there, trying to get possession. Good shield by the Rosemount defender, and I think this is going to result in a free kick right down on the end line. So just a little too much pushing from behind again. Awesome job shielding there by the Irish defender. 13 minutes to go in the first half. Rosser touches that back to Ganji. She goes up high with it. Hansen hustles after the loose ball. Brecklin goes deep. Well done. Nice little flick by Lindgren up to Cronkite. She's pulled down from behind. Not a favorite call of the Rosemount faithful. They're going to play this line right up tight, so they have to give her 10 yards if she asks for it. The strategy here is she's too far out to shoot and put it in the goal, although that got close. Well played by Jordan Hecht. And that one went out of bounds for a corner kick. So the strategy there by the Irish is to play so far up that you're either going to force the shot from a long distance and you trust the fact that your goalkeeper is good enough to not let it in, which, based on what I just saw, was probably a good strategy, or you're going to force Liv to chip that one into the 18. Here's a corner, played by Miller on goal, but Hecht is there to pick it up. So to finish that thought, you force them to chip it into the 18, which is a really difficult chip because if you hit it too hard, it's going to end up rolling straight to Hecht, again, the goalkeeper. And if you don't hit it hard enough, it's just going to go straight into the wall, and they're going to clear it out easily. So I like that strategy put on there by the Irish. I also really liked Olivia Miller's shot. That was a cannon. There's a far shot. That one goes wide. Got some subs here coming in. Lauren Rockford going to spell Emily Cronkite for the first time. Laura Newton checks back into the game. Laura's got her usual group of family down in Texas. Oma and Papa, Carson, Cynthia, Mason, and Brielle. And then Brian, Jill, Jacob, Millie, and Andrew. So great to have all you guys watching. She goes back to Ganji. She goes deep. That's going to get over everyone, probably straight to Hecht. Hustling is Rockford. She's not going to get there in time. Almost uses the defender to slow herself down. Might have gotten a verbal warning there from the ref. I like the speed and the aggressiveness, but definitely don't want to make contact. Brecklin plays that out. Liv Miller's got Grandpa and Grandma Miller watching in San Antonio. Heard those names before. Awesome to have you. Grandma Karen in Apple Valley and Big Sister Michaela in Madison. So great to have all you guys watching. It's been a close, hard-fought game thus far. Not surprising, I think, to either team. I think goals could be hard to come by if the defenses keep playing the way they're playing. Switch of the fields there for Rosemount. Ganji's on number 23. That's Shea Payne again. Lindgren forces the throw-in for Eagan. Ganji steps up to take that. She's going to go deep into the corner for Rockford. Rockford taps it by the defender, but that one's going to be played out. Another goal kick. One adjustment I'd like to see Eagan make here as it's getting down towards that goal line. Try not to go too deep with it. Rosemount is exceptional at using their bodies to shield that ball and just letting it go out of bounds for a goal kick. It's been all game long. So I think perhaps a different strategy would be in order on those deep balls. Get control and try to kick it off the girl for that corner. Of course, that's easy for me to say standing here at midfield. Got a deep throw here for Rosemount. That one's played back into the middle. Connolly's there over to Lindgren, but was in a tough position to clear. We're going to have another throw-in for the Irish. That one's flicked into the box. Goes out of play. Brecklin was there to team up with Ganji to make sure it didn't result in a shot, cross, or corner, and they get the goal kick. Big one in the middle. It's over the head of Newton, straight to Rockford. She plays it into the open space. Logan racing to track that down, and she can't quite get there. Boy, it's tough to go full speed for those ones near the touchline. That bench is really close. You run too fast and you end up going headfirst in the bench. Obviously a dangerous situation. I saw a player here the other night go headfirst into the parent sideline, fortunately right between chairs, so nobody was hurt. This one's deep down in the corner. Ganji has it. She's going to tap to the middle to Miller. She's just going to play it safely outside. Irish pressure forced that one, and Miller took absolutely no chances. Thrown in the box, Miller steps up, she plays it, getting harassed from behind. She's going to go deep with it. Rockford's there, nice little flick past the defender. Can she use her speed to beat her? She's got her beat down the side. She's looking for a cross. She's got Ella Logan in the middle. She crosses now. That one's kicked off of Rosemount. It's going to go out of bounds. What do we have? It looks like a throw-in, so did not get deflected hard enough to get the corner. Results in a deep throw. We've got a couple substitutions back in for Eagan. Emily Cronkite and Ashley Rosser. Just over 6 minutes to play in this scoreless game. Emily has it, taps it back, looking for Ganji. She's going to cross. This one gets too close to the goal and out easily for a goal kick. Rosemount's going to sub now. Shea Payne steps off. Ava Great comes in. Played up in the air. Shorn flicks that one into traffic. Cronkite has it, touches back for Newton. She goes up and over looking for Rockford. Rockford screaming in, but there's Hecht again coming off her line. Well played. She doesn't come out like that, and Rockford definitely had the defense beat. She rolls it over to the far side. Nice step up by Kira Waldrop. She finds Rockford, touches outside at Cronkite. Cronkite's going to do a cross right away looking for Lindgren. There's Hecht again. Got it a little too far into the goal. Big punt by Hecht. Played over in this direction by Katie Conley. No one's there, but open space. By the way, you can see all the different colored lines on the field. The white lines are the dimensions. So different than the usual outdoor game on a football field where it's the yellow lines, I believe, for soccer. So threw me off a couple times in the last game as I thought the ball was going out of bounds when it got close to the yellow line and realized they had another 6 to 8 feet of space. We'll have about the 280th goal kick of the game so far here. I might be exaggerating a little. Rockford again trying to beat her defender with speed. Nicely done. Down to Cronkite. Both players go crashing down. Both players getting up. The toughness of these athletes is undeniable. They play hard, they're physical, and they just keep getting up and keep playing hard. I just love to watch it. Tough play there for Kira. Quick rethrow by Rosemount to take about 5 yards extra on the throw. As is customary of most teams, they like to take just enough. Ariel trying to split the defender. She does. Can't quite get through. I like the move there. Laura Newton's got it. She's going to fire a shot. Doesn't quite get what she wanted on that. It goes far right. I like the low shot, though. Sometimes you get a low, hard shot to the corner, it can skip off the turf. Doesn't lose much speed at all. This indoor facility has shorter turf than what probably both teams are used to on the new fields at both Rosemount and Eagan. So the ball is playing faster than what they're familiar with on those turfed fields. That clearing attempt is blocked by Ganji. It ends up back on her foot. She's going to flick it up to Lindgren. Trying to control it over to a teammate. It gets away from her, and Shorn's there to mop that up. She's going to go deep. Brecklin's there. She's got a little bit of time. Emily Cronkite, give and go with Rosser. Cronkite has it with actual space for the first time. She puts on a move. She gets into the box. She's got it. Looking for a cross. She goes tumbling over a couple defenders. The fans to my right of the Eagan Persuasion looking for a call. They get none of it. Here's a throw-in. That was one of the first times, I think, all game I saw Emily Cronkite with space. And you saw what she did with it. She is dangerous. Now we're going to get a free kick for Rosemount. Played by Lindgren. There's Newton over to Rockford. She's shielded off the ball. Big long throw, but can't quite get it over the head of Waldrop. Connolly has it. She plays it deep. Cronkite keeps it in, but didn't have a whole lot she could do with that. Goes to Jordan in net. Waldrop plays that. Julia Shorn for Rosemount has it. Settles it down under pressure. Double team stolen by Newton. Played up. Oddly, Hecht didn't come out right away. The defender had to urge her to come off. There wasn't pressure from Eagan too aggressively, so she had the time. Less than a minute now to go in the first half. Got a good head flick down. Mara Ganji shielding off Kenzie Jacobson. That is a dangerous combination of talent and speed. A lot of athleticism in that Jacobson family, thus resulting in her 16 goals along with the 8 assists. She's been a part of 24 goals. Here's one in the box. Egan's got to clear it out. Laura Newton does. Punched right back in. Brecklin's there to head that one. Headed again by Rosemount. About 5 or 6 headers. There's one towards the goal. Bounces to London Anderson. Fortunately, not a goofy bounce like we saw the other night, resulting in one that went strangely over her head for the only goal against. This punt goes to midfield. And we are at halftime. An outstanding half of play for both teams. A defensive battle, to say the least, obviously with a 0-0 game. Will be a 10-minute half, but during that half, let's take advantage of that opportunity to talk about the seniors involved with this program. It's a little bit off the cuff for me, so bear with me, but I'm going to start with 2 seniors, both team managers, and they've been really an integral part of the program. They both were players until this year, then they decided to step down and fulfill that manager role. We've got Josie Leonards and Abby Yanez. I've known both these girls for a long time. You know, they're all friends with everyone, so it's just outstanding to have them be part of the program. Josie, her favorite soccer memory, she crashing a wedding with her team, and she wants to attend a 4-year college to study accounting after she graduates. Abby, her favorite soccer memory was going to Chicago for a tournament and jamming out in the car with her mom on the way there. And she also wants to attend a 4-year university and study physical therapy. So that does it for the managers. Let's get to talking about the players, and we're just going to do this in alphabetical order here. No other way to go. Number 12, Lindsay Claren. She's a defender. Parents Corey and Don. One of her favorite soccer memories was driving around Megan and Mallory and always jamming in the car before and after practice. So these girls like to jam, apparently. She wants to attend the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire to study kinesiology and pre-physical therapy. So that is her plans after graduation. Number 15 is Katie Connolly. She has a favorite soccer memory of playing Lakeville North last year and coming back from a 4-1 deficit to tie the game. I remember calling that game, and that was an outstanding second half as it looked like Eagan was dead and buried and then came roaring back. If memory serves, a couple of goals by Olivia Miller, one on a free kick that was an absolute rocket off the pipe and in. So, Katie, I definitely share that memory with you. Number 10, Emily Cronkite. Emily's favorite memory was going to state 2 years in a row and winning it her freshman year. And after graduation, she plans to continue playing hockey in the Midwest and pursue a career in sports medicine. For those of you who don't know Emily Cronkite, I can tell you, if depending on what she chooses, she could play either hockey or soccer at the next level. She is just a fantastic athlete, and it's really up to her which way she wants to go with that. Next one on the list is Morgan Eckerly. Of course, you haven't heard her name because she suffered an ACL back playing basketball in January. Personal note there, I've known Morgan since, again, these girls were about 5 years old. She's been a neighbor and best friend of Laura's. So bummer that she isn't on this team. We'd love to have her out there, but she's still on the team and playing an integral role with the girls. I mean, it's tough to not play, but she's there for them. Emotionally, she's at all the gatherings, and it's just awesome to have her be here. Her favorite memory is getting a hat trick. And after graduation, she's going to go up to UMD and play soccer and study engineering and business. Next up, Karina Hansen. She has been a teammate for a lot of these girls, both in club and school soccer. She loves blasting music and getting hyped on the bus before away games. There's a fun little bus send-off before this game as they gathered at the school, and all the parents got there to cheer them on. After graduation, she plans on attending a four-year university to study business. And then we talked about Emma Jagger, who couldn't be here today. Emma, again, known for a long time, been a great friend of my daughter Laura's. I remember them playing together when they were, like kindergarten soccer, and they were like literally the two shortest girls on the field. And I'll never forget just how aggressive and fast Emma was. It was like so much fun to watch her go out there and play, and that hasn't changed throughout the years. It's like she plays for a different club. I don't get to see her play for a while, and then all of a sudden you play against her in a game, or you see her in the school soccer, and it's like, yep, that's the same girl I remember. Just awesome. Her favorite soccer memory is the same as Katie's, coming back in that Lakeville North game, being down 4-1. And also, after graduation, she wants to attend a college in Minnesota. She's currently undecided on a specific field of study. Next up, Ariel Lindgren. I also remember coaching Ariel throughout the years, as well as many of these girls when I coached in their in-house and early competitive soccer days. Ariel was that little blonde spitfire that never ran out of energy, and now she's just a much taller blonde, never running out of energy and kicking some butt out there. She is has a favorite memory of all the team bonding events and the bus rides to and from games, or beating Burnsville last year in the sections 5-0. I know, along with a few of these other girls, Emily, and talk about Olivia Miller, one of the leaders on the team, as well as Katie Connolly. So, she's relied on by the team to be that leader. After graduation, she plans on attending college in the Midwest to become an orthopedic physician assistant. So she definitely knows what's coming up next. I love that. Next up is co-captain Olivia Miller. Olivia Miller also planning on playing soccer after this season, as that should not be a surprise to many people in the area. I mean, just if you watch her play, she just controls things back there. One of her favorite soccer memories was, as I mentioned, scoring the 2 goals to tie Lakeville North after a long, hard game. So it's great that these girls all have those awesome memories. I think they're all going to look back on this season with a lot of fond memories as well. You come out of the canceled club season, and you're not even sure if there's going to be a fall school season. It's their senior year, and things start off a little bit on the rocky side with the 2-week quarantine. They go into their first game with just 1 practice, start off with 2 wins and a tie in their first 3 games, and then absolutely turned things around. 10 games unbeaten. I think that's set this up for a season of awesome memories for these girls. But getting back to Olivia, she plans on attending and playing soccer at the College of St. Benedict. So for those of you that watched that Thursday game, and we talked about goalkeeper Annie Waters of Lakeville North, she is also going to play soccer at St. Ben's. So they're going to be teammates next year, which is part of the reason why you saw after the game when Waters was clearly upset with the loss, and a lot of the Eagan girls went over to console her. They were teammates in club soccer for years, so there's that connection there, and it's awesome to see that come out after the game and to show a great sportsmanship. And I know she texted all the girls after the game and told them, good luck and go beat Rosemount. So love to see that. Good luck to both of them next year. Next up, my own daughter, Laura Newton. It's been an awesome ride. I've loved coaching her and just seeing her thoroughly enjoy this season and how it's played out. Again, no idea if it's even going to happen, and she's just having the time of her life, which makes this a lot easier for me, even though it's her last game in soccer. Her favorite soccer memory is scoring her first varsity goal. That was last year against Burnsville. And after graduation, she plans to attend college somewhere in the Midwest. I'm assuming eventually she's going to fill out those applications and actually send them in, because I think in order to attend college, you need to apply to college. I'm pretty sure that's how the process works. It hasn't changed a whole lot since I was a kid, but anyway, proud dad moment there. Just kidding, of course. I know she's applying to a few of the different Big Ten schools. She wants a bigger school, but up in the Midwest, so really exciting to see that kind of process winding down. And she wants to major in mathematics. So she has done awesome in math and has gone farther than I ever went, and I was taking college math as a junior, so she got me beat. And last, but of course certainly not least, good friend of all the teammates, Ashley Rosser. Ashley, favorite soccer memory is winning state cup for 3 years in a row. So that is an awesome club soccer memory. Interesting how a lot of these soccer memories talking about, the girls were clearly thinking about varsity soccer, but I like how Ashley went with a club soccer memory. That's fantastic. So played at a very high level in club soccer, as many of these girls have. And after graduation, she plans on attending a 4-year university to study actuarial science and mathematics. So we have got a bunch of talented, well-rounded student athletes here on Eagan, and as you can tell, that's a long list of girls. So I'm intrigued to come back next year to see how Coach Ekstrom fills the void left by 10 seniors graduating. Of course, I'm even more excited to see how the second half plays out. It was a tough, hard-fought, well-played game by both teams, as I think everybody here expected. And this one should be close for the rest of the game. I think we're going to see a lot of what we saw in the first half. The refs doing a good job of keeping things safe and under control. That doesn't mean they're not allowed to play physical, but they're they're taking it to each other, but they're doing it in a nice clean way, and that's really what you want as a parent and a fan of soccer. You want to see a good hard game, but you want to see it clean as well. We do have one more shout out here for Megan. We've got Grandma Mary and Grandpa Joey in Chicago. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. And I should mention, of course, we've got Julie, my wife's business partner, or she calls her business spouse, watching, and her family. So welcome, Julie. I believe good friends, the Patnolds are watching, maybe the Hansons, maybe the Emersons, who knows, but a lot of fans enjoying the game, rooting on Eagan. We are just about ready to start the second half, which means my filibuster is over, and we'll get back to live action. There will be an awards ceremony in the south end of the arena after the game. The south end of this arena, by the way, is the far side, I believe. I would assume it will be over near the officials area. Of course, the teams are switching ends, as always. Come out in the second half. Eagan going left to right. London Anderson returns to goal. Of course, she's the only goalkeeper on the roster. Has played every minute of every game.
It is good. Excellent. Thank you.
The defense, we've got Kira on the near side here. Brecklin and Miller in the middle, as always. Maraganji on the far side. The three center mids, we've got the three seniors, Newton, Rosser, and Connolly. And the three forwards, the starters, back to Lindgren, Cronkite, and Rockford. Parents and bench getting fired up. Rosemount does the same free kick from the center that Eagan does. They like to tap it back and then send it deep. I think the strategy there is pretty clear. Let's just get it down the other team's end and see what we can do. You never know when you might force a mistake, keep them down there. I like it. Rely on your forwards and mids to go down and set up some sort of attack, even if it gets punched back in your face right away. Here's Cronkite trying to beat two defenders. She gets it through them. Lindgren steps over. Her first touch gets away from her. She's probably going to walk away not liking how that played out. Of course, she was flying across the field at top speed, so that's a tough first touch to make, especially when you know you've got a girl on your heels pressuring you aggressively. Here's a give and go. Nicely done by Connolly. Win possession. She taps just enough a ball. Newton's got it. Orlando wanted that call. Looked at the ref and had none of it. One gets by Newton. Now it goes into the middle of the field. This is the Irish with it. They go deep. It's going to go through the defense. Let's see how this played. London Anderson's going to come off her line and play it up in the air. Nicely done. Had to step out of the box so she couldn't use her hands. Waldrop's got it. She's going to control. Touch gets away from her. That's quickly picked up by Hemmerall. Now we've got a knockdown. Great gets knocked down. This is going to result in a free kick. This is close enough to shoot. I can tell you, again, Julia Shorn, if she takes it, has the leg. It's not going to be her, though. This is going to be Ava Great. I'm expecting her to fire this on goal. They haven't had a whole lot of point-blank chances. This is close enough. They are very good at these shots. She fires one. It's a line drive. Picked up perfectly by London Anderson. Those are those hands that I've talked about time and time again this season. A rebound there could have been devastating, and she would have none of it. Her punt is flicked by Laura Newton, touched over to Cronkite to the far side. Lindgren racing to save it. She does. Eagan looking to counterattack. Lindgren trying to beat her defender. Passes into the middle, trying to connect with Newton. Newton gets a shot, and that one goes wide left. Nice pass by Ariel Lindgren as Laura Newton stepped into the 18. If that one could have been on, that could have been the go-ahead goal that Eagan's looking for. Rosser steps into that punt, but it's one over on the near side. Hemmerall's there, looking to beat Waldrop one-on-one. Does a pass, but that one goes errantly out of play. That head is throw is intercepted with a header. Goes to the middle. There's Miller. She's going to play it up. Shorn and Newton battling for it. Shorn's height wins out in the end. Nice little fake there by Hemmerall. She goes wide left. Hemmerall has 8 goals on the season to go with 7 assists. Those 8 goals tie her for second place on the Irish roster. Deep throw into the corner, and wow, what a big throw. That was almost like a corner kick. That was great. Lindgren checks back to win this one. It's going to find itself on the foot of the Irish. They go into the middle. This is Orlando, I believe. She fires a shot. There's a potentially dangerous rebound, a rare one, but she kept it in front of her and kept it close. She was able to pick that up. I mean, that wasn't Orlando on that shot. That was great. Number 11, great. Flicked by Rockford. Cronkite goes down, gets the call. A little surprised by that call. Looked like she might have been leaning a little and just fell down, but the ref saw it otherwise. This results in an opportunity for Olivia Miller. Interesting, there is no wall in front of her. Again, that shows the confidence in the goalkeeper that Rosemount has, and she's not going to shoot. She's going to flick that one on the ground. It's a foot race, and it's offsides. You saw how quickly that ball got into there. Hit it a little too strong. Of course, it didn't matter with Cronkite being in an offsides position when the ball was kicked. This is a free kick for Heck. She could probably put it all the way down the field and straight into London Anderson's hand. Instead, it goes just about at the third way down. Breckland's there to clean that up. Battle for Rockford. She checks back, getting pressured from behind, forces it out of bounds. Ball's into the box. Nice play there by Connolly to keep it out of harm's way and keep it outside. The center comes in. Ganji's going to be there to intercept that one again. We saw a lot of that in the first half. Cronkite, tough short hop play. Nice pass between two defenders there by Rosemount, and then a touch outside. That one gets a little bit away. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by Breckland again. Always under control and solid, Sarah Breckland is. From play to the middle, trying to present a shot. We got two teams fall down. Connolly with good pressure, not letting a good shot. There's a takedown midfield, no call. Yep, we're gonna have one. Hopefully she's okay. There's a foul call. The way she landed, it could be that she maybe got her wind knocked out of her. One of the coaches talking to the referee, probably about the physical play, complaining about the maybe lack of a card. Teams huddling up, discussing play. The refs talking about that as well. A lot of times the center ref will talk to the AR just to get another perspective on what he saw. She's all right. She's coming off. That's number 15, Olivia Bowl. Referee's going to warn Cronkite about her physicality. She is that rare combination of strength and speed. And in those plays where she's running full speed and the other girl's running full speed, you will see some pretty hard collisions. And typically, the other girl is not going to be the one that comes out of those collisions well. That one almost gets away from, it does get away from London Anderson. She taps it out to the side. Rosemount looks like they wanted a handball. The ref says no, waves it off, and we've got a corner kick. So London was playing a ball that she knew was going to bounce in front of her and had some spin on it. I think wanted to make sure she got as much of her body in front of that ball to prevent it from taking a weird hop. Here's the corner, it goes in the far box. That one's headed up and over, nicely done, but here's a volley, a nice shot. That one's off her teammate head. Here's one out in the middle field. Cronkite checks back, preventing that shot. Rosemount trying to get through the maze of white bodies. They're still in the box as a result of the corner kick. They cross that, knocked away by Rosser. She's going to go up, looking for Cronkite. She plays it with the chest. Lindgren's got it, taps it away. But nice recovery by the Irish defense. They play it outside near me. Here's Hemmerall looking to beat Waldrop one-on-one. Waldrop, good defense. Tries to find Brecklin, but can't. That's intercepted. Ava Great goes an in-and-out move and crosses it nicely for an open teammate. Looking to cross or shoot. She shoots. And another low one played right at the feet of London Anderson. She scoops that up. Well played. Catching those balls just as they're hitting the turf. Oh, now we got a big push, and now we're going to have a booking. It's going to be a yellow card on Rosser. Oh, he does not pull out the yellow. A little surprised there. Thought for sure with the stoppage that was going to be a yellow card. But there is none. 32 minutes to go. Just a little over in the second half. There's a long shot. It's a good one, but it goes wide left. Boy, from our angle, that looked like that could have been headed for the far corner. Eagan needs to settle down here a little bit, hold off the pressure. Lara Newton trying to get it up to a forward. They're going to go outside here, deflected by Eagan. Played off, an arm, no call. There's a give and go. This one's knocked almost right to me. Had the hands out this time. I'm ready. Just don't put me in goal, or that will be a really ugly experience for everyone watching. I played goalkeeper when I was about second grade, and then as I got older, I realized, man, these kids can shoot hard. I'm done. I'd rather be the attacker. Some rare space for a player on the field. That's one of the things you will notice with good teams. And the thing that is consistently there with a good soccer team is they don't let the other team have space. They just pressure them all game long. Megan Carlson checks in for Lara Newton. There's another physical play. Carlson with a nice volley up top. Megan Cronkite was trying to split both defenders, unable to do it. Carlson shielded off by Shorn. She plays it deep. Ganji wins that one and goes deep for Ariel Lindgren. Here's a rush for Eagan. She needs to control the ball first before she can make any play with it. Tough to do when it's bouncing and she's running towards the touchline. There's Ganji again to get it down. This one's tapped into the middle of the field. Rosser taps it over to Rockford. Rockford, yep, I believe that got her hand. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to be the call. She had her hand up kind of at shoulder level, and it just bounced up and hit that. And when that happens, it's easy to see, and it also helps her control the ball. You know, not intentionally, it just sort of happens, but an easy call for the ref. Cronkite trying to get in front of the defender to shield that off. Almost over the head of Waldrop, but not. She plays it. Taps it. Miller's there combining with Connolly. Here's Ganji again stepping up. Carlson plays that nice one-touch out to Lindgren. She's got a little bit of space, looking to fire that one in the middle for Rockford. And Jordan Hecht is going to come off her line and win down this loose ball. Rockford was stuck in a tough place there. She either had to field the ball with her head or chest, and it was a hard cross, or let it go by her and try to run it down, but there was nothing but green space over there, so a good opportunity for Jordan Hecht to come off her line and run that down first so she could see exactly what was going to happen. Now the counterattack from Rosemount. They cross it in on the ground. Oh, nice play by London Anderson to cut off that ball. If that had gotten by her, Hemmerall was right there to tap it into the open net potentially. That doesn't go as a save, but that's a big play. High punt over the head of everybody. Cronkite trying to head that one. She gets pushed too far forward. Connolly stuck in no man's land there. Waiting for the hop. Here's Hemmerall. Faded by Waldrop. Now here's a shot opportunity. That one's blocked by Olivia Miller. Boy, she got there just in time. Nicely done. Ashley Rosser on the near side. She's going to send it all the way down the touchline. Looking for Cronkite. There's some shoving. Girl goes out of bounds. We're going to have a throw-in and a substitution. Lauren Rockford's going to come out. Kate Riley comes into the game. Waldrop's going to throw that one in. Goes off the chest of Cronkite. She's get checked out of play. No call. Consistent. Here's a throw in for Rosemount. As the game continues, it's getting more and more physical. That is pretty common in tight games like this between good teams. These girls are ultra competitive. We have a throw in deep in the Eagan. Not for Eagan. Nope, we're going to have a free kick, it looks like. Had a push called on, I think it was on Emily Cronkite. Tough for me to see here from this angle, but Rosser plays that free kick out of bounds. Ball's right in front of me. Hemmerall plays that into the middle. Nicely done. Nice touch by Sarah Brecklin. Tapped forward. Brecklin's got it on her foot. Over to Waldrop. Hemmerall's there. Waldrop and Hemmerall battling again. Here's Sarah Brecklin going to shield that one off. Not let it go out of bounds, or let it go out of bounds. Not let Rosemount get to it. Really good effort there by the Irish to try and win that ball. I believe that was Ava Great. A great effort, for sure. Yeah, I've been waiting to bring that out all game. Bad dad jokes and puns are a part of my repertoire. Emily somehow got a foot on that ball. This one gets by Karina Hansen, who just checked in. Brecklin, line shot over the head. Luckily didn't take out the camera like it happened to Lakeville North the other day. There's another line drive. This will be a Hansen throw-in. We're down to just under 26 minutes to play. Girls got tangled up. I'm going to call it against Emily. Perhaps a little bit of gamesmanship going on with the coach talking to the refs after that injury break. More calls against Emily since. Ref also maybe trying to get a little more control of this game. It's a nice service ball. Would have landed in the 18. Nicely played by Eagan. Rosemount trying to keep it down into pressure. They're going to go down the far touchline. Hesitation move. They go deep, looking for that corner kick. Try to kick it off the defender. Unsuccessfully. This will be a goal kick for Olivia Miller and the Wildcats. Once again, this is the Section 3 AA final, the championship game between the Rosemount Irish and the Eagan Wildcats. Of course, we're 0-0 still. My name is Skip Newton. Glad to be here. Gorgeous weather inside the dome. There's a cross that sounded like it went off of, nope, it did not go off the foot. All right, so on top of the net, harmlessly, another goal kick.
Come on, Blue, you got this.
Big boot by Miller. Goes off the back of Lindgren. Brecklin's there to head that one up. Carlson can't get there in time. She's still there harassing her opponent. Hansen battling Hemmerall. Off of Hansen up to Riley. Unable to maintain total control. Grace Bartlam for the defense, number 9 there, battling Riley now. Riley with a nice move to go by her. She's looking to cross it. Can't quite get it past that mid defender. This one all the way on the ground. Nobody able to get there, and checking back was number 22, Alexis Orlando. That ball went a long ways without being touched. So it goes through a couple of girls. Hemmerall's there trying to beat Hansen for it. Hansen plays it, keeping it on the outside. And a substitution back into the game. Or oh, yeah, back in the game. Ella Logan, freshman, taking out Riley. So Eagan throw, tapped away by Rosemount. Hemmerall's got a little bit of space. I don't like that. Let's put some pressure on her. Let her get comfortable out there. She goes by Hansen. Breckland comes over to help out. Knocks it out of play. We'll have a corner kick. Of course, every free kick or set play that's within scoring distance becomes crucial now. Of course, Rosemount trying to get that go-ahead goal. Eagan trying to play good defense and get it out of the zone. They look like they're going to play it deep. There's nobody there for a short ball. It goes in near the goal. Almost in. It went off the pipe. That was as close to a goal as we've had all night. Got over the head of London Anderson and went off the far pipe and stayed out of the goal. A break for Eagan, as not only did it not go in, but they were there to mop up the rebound and get it out of harm's way. The Wildcats dodge a bullet. More physical play on the far side. Eagan gets the throw. It goes over Lindgren's head. Tap near the middle. This is Orlando. Gets it past Miller. Hansen plays it up, looking for Logan. Logan trying to shield off the defender, but unable to do that. Now it's Hansen and Hemmerall. Hemmerall goes down trying to save it. It's tough when you're playing both the ball and the opponent. Sometimes you miss the ball and it goes out of play. Logan's able to tap it down, but that's quickly played by the defense back into Eagan territory. So it goes over the head of Ganji. Rosemount's there looking for a shot. They fire one. High and wide, no danger there. Scoreless game with a little over 21 minutes to play. Getting at the point now where either team gets the ball anywhere even close to a goal-scoring opportunity, they're going to want to fire that ball on goal. The more shots on goal, the more times you can get the ball in front of the net. You never know what can happen. And it's all about getting that one goal. Of course, if this game ends in a tie, we will play overtime. It's 2 10-minute halves. It is a golden goal situation. So if a team scores like the other night, that game is over. Here's a cross that's going to go out of play. As I said, if nobody scores in overtime, then we will have a shootout. I've never called a game where there was a shootout. Not really sure I want to go through the nerves of that. Just as soon see Eagan score a goal here. Connolly has it. Back to Ganji, nice pass. Miller's there to head that ball out from the back line. Girl falls down. We're going to get a call. I think that might have been one of those situations where a girl falls down and they have to call it, but she was pretty out of control. I don't know if I'd have made that one. That was, ref's not going to get everyone exactly the same as how I would call it, of course, and we all see it from a different angle. I'm just a little bit farther away. Here's the kick. It's shorter. Probably not where she wanted that one. Ganji heads it, but right back in near the 18, controlled by Carlson temporarily. Trickles out. There's Rosser battling. She wins possession. Taps it up. Oh, she would look to go short. Looking for that check back by Cronkite. Unfortunately, got their wires crossed, and Cronkite was already headed deep. This one's played in the middle. Carlson has it. Here's Olivia Miller. She goes long for Ariel Lindgren. Lindgren wins that speed battle. Gets interfered with enough to break stride. Tries to kick it off. Rosemount is unsuccessful. They're going to clear it up the touchline. Now Ganji's there to dump it back in. Here's Ella Logan trying to maintain possession, get something going. She turns around the right corner, plays it in the box. Rosemount wisely just clears it away. Two more substitutions now for the Wildcats. Lauren Rockford checks back in, as does Laura Newton. Ella Logan and Ashley Rosser coming off. Trying to keep that rotation at the three midfielder positions fresh. Newton touches it back to Cronkite. She goes to Hansen. She crosses it into the box. It's almost on the foot of Megan Carlson. Unfortunately, she can't win it. Now she gets it somehow over to Ariel Lindgren. Well done. Eagan trying to get an opportunity to shoot. Back into the middle. There's Rockford. Carlson steps up, keeps it in the box. Again, looking for that shot. Here's Cronkite with a toe shot. Wow, what a save. Jordan Heck, that was a sneaky shot. I don't think Jordan was expecting it. Sometimes you just got to fire the ball with any way that you can. It doesn't need to look pretty. That was a sneaky shot. A great save by Jordan Heck. She was in the right position, and if she was caught off guard, it did not show as she gobbled up that ball, left no rebound. Nicely played. Have a throw in down the touchline here in Rosemount territory. Knocked out by Hansen, another throw. This Hemmerall, she's got a cannon throw in. Wow, that's far. So she's one of those players that when they get down near the 18, and she can throw the ball, and it's like a corner kick, especially on a little bit of a narrower field like this. So something to think about if we see that again. Here's Carlson trying to keep it out of the middle. They don't want to give up a shot. Lindgren takes no chances and one times it out of there. Rosemount has time and space. It's Bartlam up to Hemmerall. Brecklin trying to keep her to the outside. Now she applies pressure. Well done. Unfortunately, it did go off of Brecklin. She doesn't agree with the call, but it's going to be a corner kick. She's going to say, I never touched it. Brecklin's a junior, so I don't know what she's planning on studying when she gets into college. Perhaps lawyer, if she had won that argument, would be a good way to go, but the ref would have none of it. Corner kick is a long one. There's Orlando. Head goes off of Eagan. Carlson unable to handle it. Here's a shot, but a weak one. Not even on goal. Anderson takes no chances. Scoops it up. She's going to let her teammates get down the field for a high punt. Oh, I think the roof was slightly in danger there. This one also played high. Miller's going to track that one down. And goes out of play. Rosemount with the throw. Lindgren battling for it off of Connolly. There's Carlson. Goes out, left-footed shot blocked. Hansen heads it, but not out. But at least it doesn't go further deep in. Rosemount stepping in, keep the pressure on. Here's Hemmerall looking for an opportunity. She's got Carlson tracking her down. Nice left-footed cross. It's on the foot. She's going to fire and turn a shot. It's a close one. I'm not sure if that had gone in, but again, Anderson, one-handed save, punches that wide for another corner kick. We've got 14 minutes and about 40 seconds to play in regulation. The boys teams are showing up and warming up behind the play here, getting ready for the boys' final game, which is at 2 o'clock, of course, after this game. Here's the corner. It's a deep one, probably too deep. Goes over everything and out of play. So looked like Shorn was trying to hook that one in herself, potentially, as we saw a corner kick earlier go off the far post. So when they're kicking it from this side, the near touchline, a right-footed shot, they can put a little bend into that, bend it right in. Rosser back in, Newton back out. Kira Waldrop back in as well for Karina Hansen. Cronkite plays it over to Rosser, gets harassed from behind, she wins it, maintains possession, looking for a pass, nice control, nice little outside move, I like it. Up to Cronkite, looking to spin her defender. They're battling. Nice use of the body there by Joey Edgar. Now we have the ball go out of bounds, and that is going to be a corner kick for the Wildcats, one of the first we've had. They've got a few different corner kick plays that they like to run. We'll see which one they choose to do here. Up as usual Olivia Miller and Sarah Brecklin. Lindgren fires that one in the box. Nice play by the defense to keep it out. Now everyone's got to hustle back here for Eagan. The counterattack coming for Rosemount. It's one-on-one, and she's got speed. Kenzie Jacobson was looking to beat Sarah Brecklin. Brecklin wisely played that out of bounds and letting her defense regroup. Here's Jacobson again, dropping it for Hemmerall. Harassed by Carlson. I believe we're going to have a free kick here. I don't know if it was a push. Maybe Megan got a little too handsy. This will be taken by Ava Great. My guess is she's going to look to put that at around the 6 to 18, somewhere in there, like right about there. But that ball's going to go all the way through everyone. No one can get there in time. Another goal kick. "12 minutes left in regulation. Miller with the goal kick. She's going to go short this time. Mara Ganji's there. Up to Lindgren. Some rare space. She beats her defender one-on-one. Nice done, and then she turns on the Jets. Defender recovers. Now she's trying to beat her again. She can't. Falls down, but that definitely shouldn't have been a call. That was perfectly fine. Ganji stepping up off the defender, off Lindgren. And here's Katie Connolly stepping up from her position. Now she's going to look to cross her shoot. She goes on the ground. That one's going to go to Jordan Hecht. She's going to roll it out towards us on this touchline as Hemmerall's wide open. Waldrop steps up to apply some pressure. Nice little behind the back move there by Great. She maintains possession. Connolly heads that one. Unfortunately, it goes past Ganji, but she recovers nicely. Keeps it to the outside. There's Alexis Orlando. I think that kicked it off of Eagan, so Miller tracks it down. Well done, preventing the corner kick. She goes up the line, finds Lindgren. She tries to flick it past the defender. Unsuccessful. And we got an offsides here, yep. Ref was right there. She got a little deep, was open, but was clearly past the last defender. So for those of you unaware of the offsides rules in soccer, you need to be even with the last defender when the ball is kicked, or you are in an offsides position. As soon as you touch it, it's a call. Here's Cronkite letting it get by here. Now it tips over to Lindgren. She's got one girl to beat. She's going to tap it over to Cronkite. Unfortunately, it's bouncing away from her. She's got one girl on her. She gets by her. When she comes into the 18, she's going to fire a shot, look to go near side. It's possible that upper thigh injury that she's had for a little over a week now might have played a role in her shot. It's a thigh, maybe groin area. She's kind of picking her foot up. Saw her touch the inner thigh there a couple times with her hand. I think that limits her ability to get the usual strength on the shot that what we have seen all season. So that might have played a factor there. I did notice she tried to hit it with the inside part of her foot, so she was trying to direct the ball instead of power it with her laces. She plays that one out of bounds, trying to cross it or get a corner. We'll have a goal kick. About 9:15 to play. High goal kick. Rosser and Connolly battling. Miller's there as well. Orlando's got it. Tries to get it by Waldrop. Unsuccessful. She goes deep to Connolly. Cronkite falls down. Carlson tried to get it up to Lindgren. This one just about past Rosser. Heck of a stretch there to play that. Here comes the counterattack for Rosemount. They've got numbers up. Egan's got to hustle back and get in position. They don't want to lose shape here. There are girls at the 18 and on the near side here that are open. Be a deep throw in. It's going to be Hemmerall. She's got that long throw, so this is what I talked about earlier. It's like a corner kick as that goes all the way into Brecklin. She heads that. The only one there is Connolly. Rockford racing back, trying to win that ball. Nice hustle, great play. She's going to go deep with it down the line. Cronkite racing for it. Well played back to the goalkeeper. She comes deep into wall drop. She short hops it. Well done. One's played by Edgar, the defense center back there, who's been battling with Cronkite all day. Now Waldrop's got a lot of open space. She's going to cross that in. I like it. Here's Ariel Lindgren looking to shoot. She does! A shot and a score! Ariel Lindgren put the go-ahead goal in! A great cross by Kira Waldrop. Lindgren tapped it up and over the head of Jordan Hecht, and it falls underneath the crossbar. Eagan has taken a 1-0 lead. What a shot by Ariel Lindgren. Eagan needs to regroup. They're celebrating, but there are 7.5 minutes to play, and I guarantee you right now they're going to get everything that Rosemount has to offer. A heck of a cross by freshman Kira Waldrop, putting that in perfect position. This one goes off the roof, which apparently they play on through that. Well, they learn something new every day. This is a race for the ball. Brecklin and Kenzie Jacobson. Jacobson knocks down Brecklin. Brecklin getting up a little slowly. It's going to be a free kick for Eagan. I don't believe there's a running clock on television, so I will keep you updated. We are hitting the 7-minute mark left. 7 minutes. Miller goes crossfield. There's nothing but space there. Mara Ganji runs up. That's a great ball by Olivia Miller. Ganji, touch to Lindgren, looking for Newton. That ball is intercepted. Now here's Lindgren. She shields it off. It's going to go out of play for a throw-in for the Wildcats. Clearly the strategy here is to take no chances offensively for Eagan, to get the ball as deep as they can and keep it down there every time. Of course, Rosemount's just going to fire it deep and put it in front of that goal as often as they can. Look for their defense to push up aggressively, trying to score when they get it down here. Ganji keeping it to the outside. Laura Newton's there. She's going to go up to Cronkite. Plays it back into the middle. She's got a little bit of time, which I haven't said pretty much all game long. This one goes up to Rockford. She plays the hop. Nice defense as she's double teamed. Almost impossible to win that. Oh, a touch pass out to Waldrop. She touches it back to Newton. Over to Rosser. Nice passing. Goes deep into the corner. That's a great ball by Rosser. Even if that goes out of play, that is a fantastic pass. Rockford was on her horse trying to get there in time, unable to make the play. We are down to 5.5 minutes to go. Eagan, 1-0 lead. Ball temporarily played by Connolly. Orlando's going to go deep into the far side with a cross. That one's going to go out of play. Mara Ganji tracks it down. Ganji, soft little throw. Newton getting in there. Well done. Here's Rosser up in the air. I know what she wanted to do there. I don't think that ball went the direction she wanted. She's trying to flick that further downfield. So I believe the 5-minute rule's in play here. In the last 5 minutes, when the team with the lead subs, the ref should stop the clock. Here Ariel has it, looking to fire it deep for Rockford. Of course, a break here for Eagan, a score would be absolutely amazing. For now, we'll just settle for it to go out of bounds and keep it down in the Rosemount end. This is going to be a throw-in. Yep. There's a little confusion there. Nobody knows who's throwing it in. Center ref getting clarification. It is Egan's ball, so no wall drop with a long throw. Almost threw it off the lights. Hanging over her head. Cronkite's got it. She's got two girls fighting with her. She's knocked down. No call. Hecht races over for a quick goal kick. Just under 4 minutes to play. Hammers that one past midfield. Headed by Connolly, well done. And that's going to trickle over to Rockford. She just goes deep. Again, I like the strategy. Ideally down more towards the corner and away from Heck so she can't pick it up and do what she's about to do, which is punt it 3/4 of the way down the field. This one's going to bounce. Let's see who can get there. Ganji's got the height advantage. She uses it. Left foot, she's going to go right over the scoreboard. Scorer's table, I should say. Scoreboard was a little generous. A flick attempt there by Orlando. This one goes off of Lindgren. It's going to be a throw-in for Rosemount as they try to get it in deep. Miller steps up, well played. She clears it up. There's Cronkite. Uses that thigh to get it further downfield, and here's an errant pass. I don't think she had a teammate open. 3 minutes left. Ganji's going to step up to take this throw. I don't think she wanted to throw it off of Lindgren, but that was the result. Now she's going to head this one. There's Shorn battling with Newton. Oh, Newton got right in the gut. She's down, injury, kicked out of bounds. Clearly the ref didn't see it, but she got a knee right to the midsection. Definitely not intentional, I can tell you that right now. I think the rules are she has to come off. So Meg Carlson comes in, part of that main forward rotation there at the midfield position. Stoppage of the clock happens for that substitution. We'll have a throw-in for Rosemount. About halfway into Eagan territory, 2.5 to go. Miller's going to one-time this one off the bounds. Gets over Cronkite. Connolly trying to play it past those last defenders and get it deep. Tough play, though, as she had a short hop to deal with and pressure from behind. Now she's pressuring Orlando from behind. She flicks it out to her teammate, but that one doesn't connect. Lindgren's going to give it to Ganji. What she wants is a long throw down to Cronkite. Played by the defense. There's Megan Carlson checking back, and there's a call. The Eagan bench disagrees with that one. Not surprising, but it happens. A delay a game card here for Lauren Rockford. I'm not sure what the rules are there, because what you will see in soccer, every time there's a free kick, a girl will step up in front of the ball, like she just did. So there must be a special rule for doing it in this situation. I'm unaware of that, but whip the card out right away for the yellow. So into the game is Kate Riley, sub for Rockford. Of course, as soon as the ball goes out of play again and Eagan can substitute, she can come right back into the game. But in high school soccer, when you get a yellow, you have to leave the field. She's going to put this in front of the net. Goes running at 18. There's Miller with a strong header. Wow, she got a lot on that. She wound up and nailed that. Eagan trying to get it past that last defender to get it deep. Here's Megan Carlson up to Ariel Lindgren. She's going to flick it past, looking for Cronkite. She finds her. Kate Riley's all alone in the middle of the box, by the way. Now the defense comes back. She's trying to get that corner kick. Did she get it? No, she gets the goal kick, unfortunately. She wanted the call. We've got 1:20 to play. Let's see where they decide to go with this goal kick, obviously as far as they can. Miller stepping up again. Shoulders the ball down to Riley. Riley flicks it past the defense. Nice shot, or nice play. Cronkite is going to go outside with it. It's Ariel Lindgren. She's going to tap it back to Connolly, and she's going to go into the corner. Nicely done. Lindgren's got it. There's a minute left. Of course, Eagan doing whatever they can to kill time. Carlson goes down deep in the corner. That's a great decision and a great play. It's a running clock. We are down to 46 seconds. Rosemount hustling to get that ball. Throw it. Goes over the head of a few players. Oh, there's a battle for it. Carlson gets shoved from behind. No call. She's just going to go out of play. 31 seconds to play. Throw goes deep for Orlando. Mara Ganji steps up, but it's off Orlando and out of play. 23 seconds. Ganji throws it as far as she can, looking for Cronkite. That one's kicked out by the Irish. Ganji with another throw on the far side. We are down to the final 10 seconds. 8 left. 7, 6, headed by Riley, here's Cronkite into the box, 2 seconds. Eagan is going to win the section finals. The Eagan Wildcats have upset the number 2 team in the state, the Rosemount Irish, with a 1-0 victory. And the celebration, just like last game, comes to fruition. An absolutely outstanding game by both teams. Of course, Rosemount disappointed to see their season end the way that it does. An incredible season for Rosemount, finishing with 12 wins, just this 1 loss and 1 tie. Eagan, after an opening 3 games of 2 losses and a tie, go undefeated the rest of the season. 10 wins, 2 losses, 2 ties, and finish as the Section 3 AA champions. If there was a state tournament, they would be heading to the state finals, the state championship. What an awesome play by Eagan. The game-winning goal by senior Ariel Lindgren. My guess is if we asked her what her favorite soccer memory is, she might have a new one. An outstanding cross by Kira Waldrop, freshman defender, stepping up for the right defensive spot, had some open space right here on the near touchline. She crosses it into the mid, one time by Lindgren over the head for a 1-0 lead. Thank you so much for watching, all of you Eagan fans, throughout the season. Your support has been incredible. It has been my pleasure to be with you all season long. I hope to be back next season as well. Thanks again to Dan Schultz, our cameraman. Thanks especially to Dalton from Eagan TV and to Eagan TV as well for carrying these games. It has been my pleasure to bring you the games. Eagan Wildcats, Section 3A champions. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a great day. Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award ceremony will be broadcasted, so stand by for that. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay.
Second place.
As a team or individual?
Yeah, the team. I don't know if
Now
you want to know.
introducing the Section 3AA runner-up, second place, the Rosemount Irish. Great game today, ladies. And then your Section 3AA champions, the Eagan Wildcats. Don't worry about it. Just use it. You're going to want to face me quick, and then I want you to face your parents.
Okay. We'll get team pictures. Can we have hands up? Yeah, just one and then go. It's one and then ladies, you take team. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we're not alone. Pull up number one, ladies. We are number one, baby. Let's go. Is the W side? Why am I on there?